So 2026 has been a hot summer so far. I think that's fair to say. Unfortunately, it does mean that fans and air conditioners are completely out of stock at the moment, and they're probably not going to be coming back for a while. However, we brought this film right here, this window film, and it turns out it's actually a great way of keeping rooms cool during this heat wave. Now, sure, you can just shut blinds and curtains, but not every blind or curtain is going to do a great job at reflecting the sun's rays and heat, and you don't have blinds and curtains on every window. But actually, this product does just that, and it's a bit of a pain to install, but once you've got the hang of it, it's actually not too bad. I do want to say we did buy this ourselves, so the video hasn't been sponsored by any brand. The trick to installing it is just to make sure you soak your window as much as possible in order to get the film to stick. Now, it does come with a very basic spray bottle, but if you've got a more premium bottle hanging about somewhere, then that's definitely going to help you out a lot. I do also recommend cutting the film down to the right size of the window before trying to install it, but make sure you leave a couple of centimetres extra on each edge, which you can cut out once it's in place. So yeah, just go ahead and soak the window. If the window's not huge, I would recommend just peeling the film off the entirety of the sticky back all in one go and then placing it against the window. You can do it bit by bit as we did, but it just complicates things a little more than need be. You can also spray the back of the film as well as it's going on, just to make sure there's plenty of water in place. You will be left with a lot of bubbles, don't worry about that too much, we'll sort that out in a minute. The film does also come with a squeegee in the package, although, again, this kind of sucks. I recommend taking the stress out and just getting a larger, generally better squeegee for an easier job. And then you can cut out the edges with a Stanley knife. Obviously, you're going to want to be careful here not to score the window itself. And to squeegee out the bubbles, I recommend spraying water straight onto the film, as that's just going to guide the squeegee a little more, and just keep working out the bubbles until you're satisfied with the results. And so the way this works, basically it's going to be like sunglasses for your window. Yes, it will make the room a little darker as a consequence of that, but it is going to keep out those pesky UV rays and reflect the heat quite a substantial amount. Just a couple of things to be aware of before you commit. Because the room is going to be darker, you're going to want to bear that in mind for the winter months when you're not going to be needing to reflect the heat, but the room is still going to be darker. And secondly, the film itself does get very hot on a warm day, so I don't recommend using this on windows that are going to be low down, especially if they're going to be accessible to pets or children. But overall, we did find it makes a huge difference to the temperature of the room throughout the day as the sun is beating down. And as a bit of a DIY job, it does make the world of difference when we are experiencing these sort of pesky heat waves. So I will drop a link to Amazon for the precise film that we purchased in case you want to get the same one yourself. But yeah, let me know what you think, especially if you've tried this. What effect did it have for you? Honestly, we're really happy with it, but definitely interested in hearing your thoughts. And thanks for stopping by. See you next time.